This is pretty awesome. I can't believe it's only day 11 and we're already having a freaking raid farm. Bad over 5. Just endless raids. I could go back up, and I could go back down. Doesn't matter. This just keeps on going. Vexes can't get us. Yep, this is crazy. Wow. Dude, it's just so easy. I gotta thank the creator of this form. Like, it's so good. It's so amazing. Oh my gosh. We're just endless emeralds, endless totems, potions of instant health, glass bottles, like, what more can I ask for? And the nice thing is, I just put a bed down here and sleep. Okay? Like that. That's it. Hop back. So, welcome to my Minecraft hardcore world. Let me show you how to make yourself OP in 14 days or less. Alright. First of all, you're gonna want to get an iron farm. And for that, you're gonna need a village. And you don't even need to ask why you need an iron farm because there we go. I've got full armor, and that's pretty great. Also, we can see a little bit of those amazing new cherry trees in the background. So, the iron farm. Here it is. Sweet and simple. Not very big at all. Takes 1 or 2 Minecraft days at the most. If you spawn close enough to village, you can literally do this by the end of day 1. Spawn in on day 0, end of day 1. And look, it's a great use for those nitwits. Those stupid village idiots that don't get a job. Oh. And then, yeah. Then there's also the thing about the Totems of Undying. How do you get those? Well, a raid farm. And so first, let's sleep. And then, first of all, we gotta make sure that we can get Bad Omen, which I don't know if you can see it in the background, but you can kind of see the shadow of a pillager outpost. Look, there it is. Right there. Perfect place to get Bad Omen from. Nice thing about the one we're going to be doing is you only need it once. And with that being said, in order to make this, we're going to have to go and find ourselves a place way out in the ocean. We don't want anybody spawning on the ground. We want them spawning where we want them, in a special spawning chamber, high above the ground. Now just to find an ocean. Alright, we have found an ocean. Only problem with it is that there is this ocean monument right here, and if we get close enough, we should start hearing. Where is it? Where's the noise? Get a little bit closer. Maybe not that close, but you get the idea. We don't want them shooting at us. So instead, we'll go probably more that way. Village is just down that river a little bit, actually kind of close, so this should work. And when finding these places to build your raid farm, you want to make sure you turn your render distance down to 7 at the lowest, or at the highest. That's the highest you want it to be. And if all of the land disappears when you reload, which if I go about 20 more blocks forward, it should all disappear if my render distance was at 7, which we can test right now. See how it's all disappearing? All we gotta do is see? Slowly disappearing. So this is, we go a little bit more forward and it's a perfect spot to do our raid farm. That way they won't spawn on the land, they will only spawn high up in the air where we want them. And that is absolutely perfect. I'll leave a link in the description to the video that I use for my day 1 iron farm, as well as this super easy early start raid farm that you can get done by day 4 if you have the right resources and you have the village and outpost available. Okay, so here we are. I like to have a bed just in case I'm caught farming at night. This is our technical village. As long as you have a villager with a job, it counts. Yeah, and it takes a lot more to explain how it works. Why don't I just show you? Simple bubble vader. This is to drop down. You land splash, no damage. Super easy. Okay, and the reason you only need Bad Omen once is because I've already come and started the farm once to make sure it works. Kill chamber, hopper, chest. Okay, and that was a lie, that's more than one raid. This here, we have leaves going around the entire thing, keeps you from being seen by Vexes, as well as the boats capture them, so then they don't bother you. Okay, for some reason I'm having a little bit of trouble here. There we go. Got a hold of the boat. Do make sure that you keep armor on and a totem of undying if you have one already, just to the off chance that an evoker does throw his little thorns at you. And we have this nice little button to allow us into the spawning chamber. Sometimes that will happen. If you're not quick enough, be careful and quick enough to grab the ladder again. Alright, once we're up here, this boat will always capture a captain, which is why you only need Bad Omen once. Alright, and if you want it to be easier, you can always turn on hitboxes. I just know about where he's going to be sitting, plus you can kind of see the feet through the boat, so ride your elevator or climb your ladders down. This is mostly used in the building process, but also can be nice to craft extra swords if you don't have one with mending like me because you just started the game. Hop down. Boom. Raid has started. Very simple concept. This whole pillar is made by with lava casting, so it's very quick. You only need, other than this, like 10 blocks and about 2 stacks of slabs, as well as some other minor details. And then go ahead and farm. Very simple, very easy. If your inventory is not full, you will get a bunch of crossbows and axes. See, the Vexes have spawned. Notice I'm not getting attacked by them. If you wait a little bit between each swing, you can always hit the witches. It's kind of hard when they're all falling down because then they kind of block your hits. But witches may be the last to die, but that is kind of typical as they do have potions of instant healing, which you will also get a lot of. This is also great to kind of set us up almost completely for what I call the perfect villager trading hall, which essentially uses the infecting of villagers and curing of them to get better trades. It almost gives you a complete fermented spider eye. All you need is a brown mushroom. You can hear the Vexes are dying. They are all caught in these boats. You could hit them if you want. They might fly away or get caught in another boat. I just do advise that you be careful and not push your boats off or move them while you're farming. But yeah, this is the raid farm that you can have done by day 4 if you are lucky enough to get all the materials. It took me a little bit and I got mine done by day 8. And as you can see, you get Bad Omen again, go back up, and start again. But since I don't need to and I don't want to, I can now just walk away without Bad Omen effect and with all my goods that I wanted. And now we are going to get onto the laborious process of terraforming our village so that we can have carrots, potatoes, and beetroots, and wheat, all for trading with our villagers in order to give us a little bit more income as well in terms of emeralds. And now after doing the somewhat impossible and getting extra lives in hardcore, we're going to ascend our supremely janky staircase, which will be fixed soon, hopefully, up to the top of this hill, which has our village again, or at least half of it, back past our iron farm and our miniature forest that we started, and to finish terraforming this place. I want to make this a flat area, and we are going to have automatic farms, 2 carrot, 2 potato, since those are the easiest and also can yield the greater trades, as well as 1 of wheat and beetroot. I do have a lot of wheat already in my inventory, just from the hay bales in this village, but it will be very useful in trading as well as in making our mob crushers, which I use as sort of an early food farm. Once we get a really good villager breeder set up, they will no longer be necessary, as golden carrots have a much higher saturation than most foods. So Time to dig. I had to make a dirt chest. That's a lot of dirt. How to sleep on the floor. I don't know if you caught that. I don't know if I was fast enough, but that was kind of funny. Okay, so we got the area outlined. Let's make sure that nothing will spawn under here once we put a roof on it. I really don't like random spawns from mobs that are unwanted and unnecessary. Creepers. Mostly creepers. Yep, now we just fill this in. We're also gonna need a lot of sand. Thankfully, there's this nice island here. I really don't have to do this, but I like glass. So this is the only way to get glass. Glass is not necessary in any of these builds. Well, there goes my shovels. That was only 2 iron shovels. It's an underwhelmingly small amount of this island gone, but should be enough for what I want to do. And to conserve glass, I think I will turn it all into panes. Just to make it a little bit easier for me. Now I need lots of these, so time to mine. All our arrows are gone. I was wanting to show you how many arrows I had in me, but they disappeared. Anyways, long story short, a trip to Nether has allowed us to gather the materials for powered rails, and I have an extra gold ingot. And once we get back to the village, you will see what I have been doing off camera. We now have a fully functioning villager breeder as well as an almost complete automatic crop farm, just like I said. 2 of carrot, 2 of potato, 1 of wheat, and 1 of beetroot. The only thing that I'm lacking right now is a villager to be the farmer for the wheat farm. Otherwise, we have everything else in place, other than for the final touches on the collection system for the beetroot and wheat farm, which is different than the collection system for the carrot and potato farm. So let's go put this together. Alright, and we are almost finished with this. Let's put 1 more here, and I believe now we're gonna put our little comparator system in here and have it catch all of the crops. Here we will have 2 wow, I just had a brain fart. Hoppers. And here we'll have 2 double chests. And then we will have this be our staircase down to access these. Let's sleep real quick. I don't want any creepers to blow up what I've just finished. Okay. And this one is the 1 carrot here, another potato back there, another potato here, and another carrot back there. This one right now seems to be working great. And here, let's see. We will, put our chests here, hoppers here going into them, and right here, it will stop on the hoppers. There will be a comparator going into that block. be this redstone torch here, and a repeater going back into this block, which should send it off. I actually might have to drop that down one more, because the comparator should read the hoppers. Okay, more like this. So the hoppers will be down there, comparator will read it, there's a redstone torch under this one, and the repeater will go back in here, sending the minecart on its way. And while I came down here to get more redstone, I found out that our villagers have been mass producing babies. I just need one of you. That's literally all I need at the moment. Probably come back later for more. Also, we'll just have to wait till one of those guys grows up, and we'll put him in the other side. Okay, and here we have it. I don't know if I have this too close. I might need to make it stick out just one further. And I might just do one double chest. But let's take a look. It is also dispensing all of those, which I don't need, but can be used for my semi-automatic bone meal farm, and that works. That actually works perfectly. So now all we need to do is get our wheat farmer here after we get the appropriate amount of seeds, and we should be good. Good to go. So let's since we don't need anything else, let's dump all of this stuff. We will keep this. We'll dump these, dump this, dump this. We will, however, want 2 more trapdoors. Other than that, we can dump all this. And I think that's good enough for now. Let me see. We'll take a couple of these and we'll dump this. Okay. Oh, we will also need some glass. And these. Don't know if that will be enough, so let's actually make a little bit more. Yes, that's perfect. And get our villager. Alrighty, now that we got all of our farmers in, and all of our farms set up, and I believe that I have filled all our inventories with the correct crop, because it doesn't seem like any of them are planting what they shouldn't be. Let's see how this works. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's put this in here just because we can. We'll take these seeds. We'll actually probably bring our automatic bone meal farm over there so that it does it over there for us. And let's go to bed. Alright guys, so now not only do we have infinite and unlimited crops to trade with our farmers for free, unlimited and infinite iron to trade with our armorers and such for free, we also have our raid farm way over off in that direction that gives us emeralds for free. This guy did get out. No one will see this. Anyway, he went for a trip. He moved to another village. That's That's what he did. Anyway, we have this guy here that will hopefully give us different trades. If I mess with this, we want something like carrots and potato, or yes, this we can do. Perfect kind of trades. And the other one another farmer will try to get like carrots and beetroot, or maybe we'll just have one that's just carrots, one that's just beetroot. Preferably both on one so that we can level them up faster. And this will give us golden carrots. This makes it so we don't have to mine for redstone dust. Let's trade with this guy real quick so we lock in his trades. And like I said, so let's go see how many emeralds we can get out of our potato friend. And as you can see, we have leveled him up. And that's it. He did not take a lot of our potatoes. But what's wonderful about this also is once we get a gold farm set up, we have free apples. And like I was explaining earlier, how the raid farm gives us almost everything we need for weakness potions. All we need to do now is set that up so that we can have zombies infect our villagers, and then we will have one-to-one trades on everything. Wheat, carrots, potatoes. It will be insane. And we will probably get, in the end, probably want like something like 50 farmers, just so we can trade all this crap and get emeralds. We'll probably be the richest son of gun in the entire Minecraft universe. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. This is part 1 of how to make your Minecraft world OP in, let's check, this is day 57. We are already invincible. Thanks for coming, and see you again next time.